one of those players that could make or break or could make some improvements to this current. He is currently bringing with him the same tally as the other player from the other side, 8 goals to his name, currently the top goal scorer of Aguilas UMAK FC. And so far, it's been a hot streak. It's quite interesting because both of
It's
these
very
teams have
happy
something
to
to
be
bring.
back here in Cebu, and then it's a big challenge for us. It's a big challenge for me also, being former coach with this team. I have to prove something to myself.
Coach, what are your preparations coming to this game?
Honestly, we have tight schedule. We play in 10 days. We play three games, but we prepare it one game at a time.
What are your expectations, Coach, to the players in the game?
I think we, we can give good challenge for this team, and hopefully we'll try to win the game.
That was your head for the Aguilas UMAK FC. So far, both of these teams have some improved this afternoon. There is still a lot of, even though both of them are pretty in where they are, third place, fifth place, and is guaranteed to have another shot within the next round. Nothing is really ever certain until the final whistle. So, it is the opportunity for dynamic show that this ground is invincible. They've only had one draw, but everything else has been a win. They've been sweeping, but Davao Aguilas themselves have been having a good road, save for defeat from the second placers, the Manila Diggers team. So there is still a lot of action to be had. There is still a lot of opportunities to be seen. And so far, this is a story that we can't wait to unfold. Well, there is still a lot of time here, but we are about to get ourselves set. Your attention to the screen. Let's have a look at the match proceedings.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let us welcome the teams of Aguilas UMAK FC and their own dynamic Cebu FC.
On your screens are your match officials. Our referees, assisted by Ian Salon and Davey Gildo. Fourth official, Leve Sabel. Action is just round the corner for us. And we are still waiting both of these teams to show up and unfold this story for you again on your screen with their 4-4-1 formation, Dynamic Herb Cebu FC. Much has been unchanged, much has not been tweaked or modified, but you can guarantee it's going to be the same flavor. They are going to overload sections of the field, and with God behind them, this will certainly be one to watch. Opposite them would be Aguilas UMAK FC with their own 4-3-3 formation, and with their objective to control the midfield and have their quick wingers shift and move over to add avenues to the attack. It will be something of a matchup to watch tonight. On your will be the substitutes of both teams. Shows the depth of the squad of both of these clubs. Hopefully, they would all be used to maximum efficiency this afternoon. Well, we are just moments away as the referees are just making sure that everything is all good. You can see a decent turnout at the home crowd, and this is quite signature, being one of the only, well, let me correct myself, this is the only home game for this season. So it would be no doubt that both Dynamic Herb Cebu will make the most of it and get people in that seats. Looks already they have all gone through the correct mindsets, hyping themselves up. Your Dynamic Herb Cebu FC in red, likely playing from left to right. And we have kickoff in defense from right to left, and in white would be your Aguilas UMAK squad. They have finally begun. But that was a very quick whistle for the referee with a foul awarded. Referee felt that was taken a little bit too quickly there, and he wanted to make sure it was all in the right place before it's taken. Asking that Cebu did not obstruct this free kick. And it goes far. Cebu with a good way, but that only softens the blow there from the visitors. Throw in. Cebu trying to get their defenses in order a little key, and a cross was delivered, but a bit too much power. Aguilas have the upper hand in opening minutes. Looks like they can have the pass with the keeper. To Coom. To place that ball further, Kalukaran. Trying to control but unable to for Coom. Ball keeps flying. Ball keeps floating and it bounces off. It'll be a player so early on and shaken from where? Your number 44, Brian Villanueva, getting the early physicality coming from the visitors. Joseph K. Siniza manning the sticks and in black for the Gentle Giants. So far, it is still in the bounce here, but we have another player on the ground, and this time for Aguilas. That is the number double five, Richard Tede. Look at it again. Trying to get that ball in the air, but momentum takes him to a collision course with another player. Well, looks like he will be receiving treatment on the sidelines there, Teddy. Cebu trying to re-engage here. Take control of the ball down midfield. They lose. And Aguilas wants to keep it going with two players on the box. The same play as earlier, but still the crosses cannot find their targets right in the middle of the box. Corey wants it back. It goes up forward. Down the flank, but Glenn Ramos couldn't get to the ball fast. It wouldn't be his side. Long and it just bounces off. Still no guaranteed ownership of possession here. Gadia with the throw for Cebu. Found Score and Corey to Makiling. But that there was some contact right there. Good opportunity for Cebu to maybe infiltrate the final attacking third. Well, we have Glenn Ramos, the number 15 in red. And along him, the number 26, Leo Makiling. Makiling makes a run for it. Ramos wants to put it in the box. And straight into the gloves of Shioka. Punched it away, but still not enough to be trouble. Siniza just hoofs it away, hoping someone would get it. There was really no one to receive that down midfield. As the Cebu crowd are getting settled in their seats in the opening few minutes, it has been a back and forth with neither team being able to make a definite threat. But neither team is backing off as well. Win, and it will be Asano doing the introduction. No, Villanueva to do team. Poor control midfield. Next recovers. They now have a good run. Gadia just preventing that from getting any worse. And finds Glenn Ramos down the right. Kapawa. Kapawa under pressure. Really relentless from Diallo. And that would be Isa Diallo. Ooh, shot from distance. It's not really gonna trouble anyone there. Way inaccurate. Goal kick to come now. Siniza looking to deploy. Keeper sends it away to field. Now he recovers and they are pushing forward now. Players down the middle. Was meant for Makiling, but it was miscued and rolls straight to Shiraoka. Shiraoka now wants to get a long through. Trying to get it to Mikhail Jibrilla. He was fouled in that spot, and Aguilas would have benefit of a free kick. Palpalatok over the ball. No, it's Jacob. And he looks for options. Goes up, floats up, too high, and goes and over the line. It will be another goal kick. Lovely pressure coming from the visitors there. But there has been some sort of stigma when it comes to this home turf. Usually the visitors would have a lot of stamina coming in to the play and would really have the tendency to do. So far, it has been a half and half for these two teams. But now Davao, or rather Aguilas UMAK FC is starting to build some momentum. Tries to go for the wing, but intercepted by the defensive in possession, but not before the referee stops the game for a foul. And it is right by the halfway line. Cebu to take the free kick. They take it. Want to get the back line involved, get more people up front. Trying to find Gadia on the right side, and they do. But that was a fair shoulder-to-shoulder tackle by Diallo. Then the ball goes back. Leo Makiling has an opportunity with a cross. That was a well-read play. And the Cebu fans are up. Gonna be in. Aguilas have a different idea. Jibrilla making that pass. Shifts the direction over. Tries to look for their forward. This time the touch was just not right to get that ball in control. Boom over in a great position there. So he wants to take the initiative quickly. Ramos down the middle. Tries to lay it off for Corre. Bounces off defender. And Aguilas control it. Control over. He does. Covers the ball for Cebu, but that was a miscued pass. Jaime Rosquillo with a recovery there, but that could have been a really close with danger. Oh, another poorly timed pass there. Glenn Ramos was hoping Gadia would be there. Pepe took advantage and had to take matters into his own hands. Glenn Ramos knows that if he allowed Tere to just have the space he wanted, it could have been a goal-scoring opportunity. So concede the foul and bite the yellow. But it will be an opportunity to score for the visitors early on. Referee asking to just wait for the whistle. This is a good range. Pag magawan to float it over the wall and to dip just ever so slightly. Basta hindi tataas sa bar. May posibilidad that the initiative early. Here it goes! It's nice and low, and that was well read! Ceniza! Below! Catalaro had a great vision there to just get that ball through the wall. But Joseph Ceniza, with the reflex, they now have to defend the corner. Taro. Miscued pass, and there could be a counter. Makiling with plenty of space, but well chased down by the center back. Making a run for it. Well read, and that was really critical there. Well, good pass. They still have the ball on that, and Cebu wants to deliver across. Pass to Kore, well read and cleared. But the onslaught from the Cebuanos is not over yet. They have another opportunity here. They want to look for that gap. Wants to put the cross in. Well defended, but still not in danger. And now they have a chance to get it away. Anywhere will do as long as it doesn't go back quickly. And the poor touch means it goes out for throw in favor of Aguilas. The men in white loses it in midfield, but that was a quick recovery there, I believe, by the number 13 Talarok. That was a bit of a physical contact there. Referee no choice but to stop play. Off the ball. Looks like on the ground you see Richard Tete. Like a little bit of a little exchange of words coming from the Aguilas UMAK FC bench, to which our officials were not happy to hear, and they have issued a yellow card, I believe, to one of the assistants. Magandang hapon nga pala sa ating mga viewers in YouTube and Facebook. Hope you're enjoying this action. Ito lang ang maging football ayo. linggo. Pero wag na, there's still plenty of football to be had with the Philippines Football League. Ball just high and difficult to control. Cebu has recovered it. But there was too much traffic down midfield, and the referee wants to take control of this matter immediately. Sabihan niya si Villanueva, just walk away. Natawagan na ng foul play. Kick now given to Aguilas. Helps to involve the rest of the back line. Diallo looking for his brother up front. Looking to pass the ball forward, but it was well. Oh, looks like the yellow card was issued to Oliver Colina, the head coach of Aguilas UMAK. Ball on the wing. But then Grilla loses it in midfield too. Cebu struggling to take control, but they eventually do. Pawa. Villanueva. Konting traffic sa midfield, but Cebu finally able to get it across. Hanggang dyan nga lang, but it will be a throw-in favor of the Reds. You see there, Brian Palpalatok on the ground. Perhaps this could give us a better angle of what happened here. Ooh. A bit of contact there, possible knee, but it was a 50-50 ball at gusto nga naman ni Palpalatok si Villanueva. Better to just put your body on the line rather than concede an opportunity. Pero just rewards, they will get a throw-in in their favor. Play it backward. Aguilas inviting some more of the red shirts forward. Invitation accepted by Villanueva on that left side. Throw in. Damo wants to get it away. And they have an ability to. They just need to thread the right assist. They have the numbers. Diallo. Ooh, that would have been a great pass, but that was well by the back line. Aguilas not finished though. And the ball just goes out, but we have her on the ground again. Glenn Ramos, which if sinusundan nyo ang Philippines Football League, particularly Cebu matches, napapadalas na nga ang pisikalan pag kay Glenn Ramos. But no troubles at all. Play will continue. Groom has it, wants to give it to somebody in the middle, fails to do so. Aguilas recover. They want to try again. They still have a lot of players inside the box. Long pass going, and it's gone. Bigla na naman nating narinig ang ingay ng banda urging the home team to get the show on the road. It looks like they were trying to. Execution unfortunate. Looks like that movement has gained foul in favor of the home squad. Kapawa wants to take it quickly, but Jibrila did well to get in the way at ngayon hihintay na lang nila ang signal ni referee to get that ball going, and they do. The right side, Asano this time. Trying to get away from his mark, but that was good movement from Issa Diallo. Kalukaran now with the throw. Konting agawan. Mukhang makukuha ni Jibrila. Good reaction from the defense. And the ball is now back with the home team. Cebu now shifting to the opposite side again, and this time it have an avenue for attack, but that was poor contact. And the referee, I believe, may be reaching for a card. Yes, he is. That was too tough a contact coming. And now they have won a free kick in a good spot. Looks like it will be the number 44, Brian Villarreal, or rather, that's Reynald Villarreal, the number 15 for Aguilas UMAK FC with the yellow card, and that has gifted the home crowd with an opportunity to put the ball into the middle of the box. Will they use some trickery here or just go for it? Ball goes up. Tries to head straight into the hands of Shiraoka. That was a player on the other side of the field, waved by the keeper Siniza. Wants to hold the tempo, keep it going smoothly. Looking for somebody up front. Too far from Jibrila to make any difference. Now the ball just goes out for another throw. Aguilas to continue on with the pressure. Kalukaran keeps the ball for his team. Dispossessed. And a clearance keeps the way, but only as far as another player. But fortunately enough, that ends up with them just having a throw-in for Cebu. Was another close right there, but good reaction from Shiraoka to just clear that ball now. And that's, so to say, a lot of pressure coming from both sides are starting to open a little bit. But the question is, which crack will bust open first? Cebu deliver on that right flank, on the left rather, into a lot of traffic there. They managed to find a way around. Villanueva looking for that pass, loses it. And a bit of contact from two same team players in white. Was waiting for that pass to get Isa. It was Isa's first touch that failed him. Awa being pressured. And the pressure works out. The ball recovered. That was unfortunate. The ball goes towards the other direction. Looks like a Cebu player will be on the ground again. Looks like he is clutching his knee. It might be something he got through contact there. Reno got the air. And it could be something that's been bugging him for a while, and now it's quite worrying for the team. It looks like he is still receiving treatment. So far, here, perhaps a better angle of what happened. Ooh, it was not a contact at all. Makikita mo, he tried to get that ball, might have overstretched himself. And if this is an injury that he has had for a while, then it could just be the same wounds opening up. At mukhang it could be the end of the afternoon for Riviere. To the applause of the joyful Cebuanos in the crowd. Looks like he will be receiving treatment, and it appears Abu C would be introduced early. So from what I can see, Rino Gautier has had an ACL injury on that same before. And kung atleta ka, or kung nanonood ka ng sports, medyo makakaintindihan mo na sometimes ACL injuries don't really fully heal.
Replaced by player number 77, Abu C.
And there's the confirmation of the players swapped. Aguilas wants to keep it going quickly, but that was a good interception by Leo Makiling. Ooh, and that was a poor attempt, but still one of the first futures from the newly introduced player. Goal kick now. Oh, that was a good reading of the game, but a bit too physical for the referee's taste. And now we have another Cebu player on the ground. Let's have a glance at it again. Asano just wanted to get that ball, get over the defense. The leg, I believe that was from Jibrila. Got a little piece of Asano. Now, Cebu could have a chance to just put all in a good spot. Ooh, that was nowhere near a good spot there. And Aguilas wants to take advantage with speed, but couldn't have enough of that. Still under pressure there, Ceniza forced to clear early. But the midfield managed to pick that up and clean it. Their initiative to start it quickly has dissipated. Aguilas wants to get it back on the other side as quick as they can. Alukaran trying to get it to Talaro. Poor touch from the gentleman. But still Aguilas has it with Coom. Losing that ball, Cebu could have an opportunity with the players moving forward. Take a good pass, goes for the dot, bounces off Shiraoka. But he manages to keep it under his glove. May nakaabang doon. Mini heart attack for the goalkeeper. Sure, Healing was lurking for that rebound. Shiraoka tries to go far. Manages to get a Cebu player there, but a mistimed pass almost was fatal for them. Referee has seen a bit too much physicality though and has pulled the play back. And a card has been issued. Card Talaro. Referee just telling Cebu to hold your horses, keep it cool and wait for his whistle. Cebu's really eager to ride on the momentum now. That was almost a poor pass coming from their defense and almost placed them in a precarious position. Cebu can breathe a little bit here. Throw in, done quickly. It's now with Kapawa. But the referee has noticed that the goalkeeper, Joseph Ceniza, is on the ground and has opted to halt play. And again, clutching the knee. Pagdating sa football, feet and knee injuries are occupational hazard.
May pinamay ko tayo doon. Pinamay. Papalit ka. Bilang kita.
Mukhang hinastang madadala sa mefenamic acid yan. But a little bit of magic spray over that knee. Mukhang pinapahinga muna siya. Maximize this time off of the play. It was such a powerful clearance, but awkwardly taken. Kita niya yung rush na nanggagaling from the two attackers from Aguilas and had to clear that ball. I think he had an extra split second for a touch there. So he doesn't want to take that risk and had to call as early as he can. This might not be a good look right now because even if he is still sa sobrang tagal ng pamamahinga niya, there could be a chance that this isn't just your simple knock. carry on, and looks like Joseph Siniza will continue to take to the field. At dahil tinigil ni referee ang laro ng foul, it will be a drop ball at babalik pa rin sa Cebu ang possession. Asu plays it to the opposite side. Skilio, but that was a poor pass. Siniza, who just have a little bit of break while waiting, had to be called to action yet again in an urgent manner. At sa sobrang biglaan na naman ng movement, looks like the same complaints over that knee ay nagbabalik. That was a poor pass coming, I believe, the number 44, Villanueva. It was meant for Rosquillo. Nakita mo, in apology. Kaya nabigla ng takbo si Siniza to just get to the ball first in case hindi mahabol ni Rosquillo ang bola. But this does put Aguilas at a little bit of an advantage, 39 minutes. Ball goes up, again with the same play and again with the same poor execution from that flank. Found that they might exploit on that right side and often the pero so far wala pang kahit isa sa mga crosses galing sa area na yan ang nakarating sa isa sa mga strikers nila. Another player on the ground for Cebu. Foul been given. That was Score. Sabi ni referee, tama na yan. Bigay na. Asu for the long pass. Makiling couldn't control it. Throw in for Aguilas. Alukaran looking for Talarok. Miscued. Gadia got it back. Tapawa for a forward pass. And a little tussle for the ball between Gadia and Talarok. But with the shirt pulling, the referee didn't more than that. Naririnig mo ang sigawan na kailangan nilang markahan si number 26. Lukaran. Heel pass coming from Diallo. But the cross by Kalukaran gets nowhere near the target. Abusi now. Needs a little bit of backup. He finds one. Trying to lay the ball back to him, but Abusi couldn't get to it. Aguila wants to get a counter quickly. But there is just too many in the way of midfield, and the red shirts are starting to... Shiraoka, that was a good clearance. Been averted temporarily. Babalik ang bola sa Cebu. Made a mishap with the throw. But they do get another throw at a closer stage. A bit of fight for the ball down that wing. Aguilas wants it. They want to go forward. Talarok can't control. Gadia ball finds a pass. Skeeling on the right side. Makiling make a cross. But a good shoulder-to-shoulder tackle coming from Kalukaran. great space there for Makiling, but Kalukaran now back to action. Back to that space that Makiling loves. But this time the ball is a bit too ahead of him. Interesting that a shirt says Timothy, and on the player sheet his name is Timoishi Shiraoka. Pushed that ball a little bit too forward, and he ends up back on team's hands with a throw. It's not of good quality at all. Just need to throw it to a teammate there. Finds the grass instead. Goal kick. Currently sa stage na to,
Additional
both
time.
teams will stay where they are in the table. It's a safe spot, both of them. But I am pretty sure na gugustuhin ni Cebu ang maximum points this afternoon. Kaya na naghahabol sila, they still have one hand for the leadership of the championship. And right now, Davao is a full grasp of it. They cannot afford to drop points anymore. Runs from Brilliant, sends it into a counter with Asano. But the defense of Aguila really quick to recompose. At mababaliwala ang pagsugod. Six minutes of added time. Mag-iisang minuto na nako-consume. Throw in for Aguilas. 50-50 split here. Trying to look for that space. Drafting the play over to the left side. But the ball was placed far ahead of Talaro. Ball goes back to Cebu for a throw. Kaja loses the ball, trying to get the last touch over to a white shirt, but he was the one who put it out. Kalukaran's throw in, well intercepted. That means another try, getting that throw in done. At di gaya sa RMS na malakas ang bato mo, wala kang maibibuelo for a long throw with how close it is to the wall. Kalukaran almost lost it. Good recovery there. Coming from the JV Kalukaran. Sends it into the box. And that was as close as it can get to Isa Diallo, who was in a good spot to shoot. Unfortunate that the contact didn't make it. It's sliding tackle there from since Cebu wants to get away. Feeling trying to be quick about it, but there was just too many balls in front. Quick throw in by Cebu. Willie Kapawa. Finds Ramos, but was accepted and a good tackle. Aguilas looking for that opportunity ahead. They have people in place. Boom. Keeps it going on the right. Peña. Peña against Rosquillo, and Rosquillo manages to get the ball, and the referee says it was in. End result of that adventure is a goal kick. Konti na lang ang natitira sa first half nito. At masasabi naman natin, it has been as what we've expected from teams that are on the upper end of the table. Hindi mo man masasabi na dapat daanan lang ni Cebu si UMAK FC, because Aguilas themselves, while not at the top 4 of the league, able to churn out decent results, and right now they are better. Another opportunity to cross from that right side, and again thwarted. But this time a corner has been awarded. May dalawang minuto pa tayong natitira sa stoppage here. May magbago. Pero so far, in the Aguilas has been applying the pressure harder on the home team now. Corner. Goes for a high delivery. Not high enough. Now it just bounces off. Aguilas desperately trying to get that ball going forward. It only ends up back in a red through a throw. We are just a minute away from the end of stoppage. Cebu still has yet to penetrate in the last 5 minutes. As a matter of fact, it has been commanding the presence. Have some space for Villanueva. Good forward momentum going into it, but Asano was well guarded. Only could get it as far as another corner, this time on the opposite end. Hindi pinapaporma si Kaito Asano this time around. He is a marked man, knowing the quality that he has when he is in a good spot with the ball. But they need to make this count to end the first half on a high note. The whole team playing a little bit of mind games. Referee deems that the movement was excessive. They try again. Referee has given the go-ahead. What kind of trickery can happen here? Oh, into the gloves of Shirao. But it's not up. Kasu couldn't get that cross in. And the throw given to Aguilas. Rather, it will be a throw for Cebu, who takes it quickly. Gadji wants to shift the play to the opposite flank. Quick, Akasu trying to look for Kore up front, not close enough. Now Aguilas could catch, but only until that interception. And again, countered by their own interception. Cartalaro now in some space. He just needs to pass the ball to somebody. Gadji hounding him and forcing that error, and the referee has seen enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, the halftime score
Action-packed first half. Medyo mabagal ang una,
nil.
pero nung uminit na at umarangkada ang makina ng dalawang teams na to, biglaan na lang. Ayaw na nilang magpatigil at tuloy-tuloy ang bakbakan. Pero up until the end of the first half, walang magse-separate sa kanilang dalawa ngayon. The team is still, or the game, half. Dynamic Curve Cebu, 0. Aguilas U, 0. We'll be right back for the second half and perhaps a little time for your first half analysis and statistics. We'll be right back with you. Welcome back. We are still live from the Dynamic Herb Borromeo Sports Complex in Cebu City. This is Football League, and we have Dynamic Herb Cebu 0, Aguilas UMAK FC 0. This is Glenn Casas bringing you the action, and this nagkasimula na nga ang bakbakan nila at very exciting so far in the sense that their team has been able to breach the other's defense well, but at the same time, neither of the attacks have been effective in scoring goals as well. Makikita natin from both sides that there is a little lack in precision here, but there have been some opportunities kung they were able to find the right spots, particularly with Cebu and their favored right side. And so to say, that free kick over there was one of the closest opportunities that they've had. That was one of the lone stretching saves coming from either of the two goalkeepers in this match this afternoon. But so far, kahit na balik-balik lang ating labanan dito, marami ding injuries na nangyari, with particular Reno Gautier has early in the field because of a possible ACL injury na nagsistem pa sa nauna niya. And right now, the halftime stats are in front of you. 1-1 for the it's 0-0 right now, so papakorek na lang natin yan. But possession is 52-48 with the shots on target, 2 for each, nothing on target. Corners, 1 and the yellow cards have been racking up. So hindi natin mapagkakaila na merong malakas na pisikalan na nangyayari sa pagitan ng dalawang kupunan na to right now. However, it's about breaching the back of the net. This draw right now puts Aguilas in their position than Cebu, because Cebu is just in a race to get that number 1 spot back. And so far, because of the draw that they have with yung kanilang quest to get to the top spot has been put on hold. Well, malapit nang magsimula ulit ang bakbakan nila. It is another 45 minutes plus stoppage here, and both of these teams have yet to completely prove themselves. But now we have kickoff with Aguilas UMAK FC getting the second half started for us, but losing the ball in the process. Aguilas wants to control. They failed to do so. But the referee has found an infringement there. Foul given. And it will be in favor of the home side.
Substitution for Dynamic Herb Cebu FC. Player number 26, Leo Makili, replaced
Meron
by player number
exchanges
4.
In the offing here, Vitualia has stepped in place of Makiling, where Makiling has been a dynamo of a player in that flank, but so far it has proven na hindi pa rin niya kayang i-deliver ang hinihingi. And I think there could also be a hint that they want a little bit more strength when it comes to keeping that ball in control. You can see na medyo malalaki nga ang koponan ng Aguilas in terms of the defense. So they are leaning towards a little bit of physicality here, and maybe Vitualia could be that key. Aguilas managing to control on that left flank. Skilio just hoofing that ball away, but it will be a throw-in. Well, that was a poor management of possession here. Ball just simply goes back to the home side. Trying to get that ball in control in midfield. Could have something here, but they lose possession right down the middle. But again, the response, the reaction, unfortunate there from Issa Diallo. Sa dalawa, or perhaps a little bit of trickery coming from both of them. Skilio hoofs it away. And that is a by the referee. Looks like player is still on the ground right now. Let's have a quick look at what happened here. Core clipped Talaro as he was already making a run. At mukhang kailangang magsuot muli ng sapatos ni Cart. Natanggalan siya ng napakan ni Core. I think Abu C was not convinced that it was a foul at all. Tapos bigla na lang tinuro ni Cart. Tingnan mo. Well, looks like they're taking their time, but Aguilas eventually try to land a far pass right there. And they see that was a shot. Unfortunate, it was blocked. Issa Diallo there with the chance, and he has the ball again. But he could not get past Villanueva. And it looks like they are preparing for a corner. Villanueva able to get the ball away from Issa Diallo. But still, oh, looks like it will be a free kick. A foul was adjudged with that contact there. Arguing with the referee. Akala na So now they will try to find another chance here. This is really close. But sometimes this is a little bit too close if you cannot manage to give a bola. The delivery comes in and straight into the hands of the keeper. Nagkaroon ng konting gulo sa harapan ni Seniza. When the ball bounced off him, I could see a boot trying to get it out of his grasp. But in the end, it was convincingly in there. And I believe a foul was given for that unneeded contact. Jaime Rosquillo with the assignment. Get that ball far and into another red shirt. He fails to do that, but Cebu recovers. Or so. Diallo on the run, right at the edge of the perimeter. It's a delivery in. Nobody to sign for it. Aguilas wants to recover, but that looked like a half clearance that Cebu could take advantage of. From Boubacar Diallo, it was not the way. And Aguilas certainly have a good defensive shape right now. Kahit bago natapos ang first half, hirap na hirap ang Cebu na makalusot sa defense ng Aguilas. At nakikita natin ngayon yung recovery. So look at that contact again. Helio down. Suspected elbow coming from Gibrilla. And a foul was given by the referee. But looked like nothing more. Looks like who want to push forward with a taken free kick. Long pass to the left side. That ball. Kasu. It's back with the defense again for Cebu. Rosquillo looking to drop it forward, but it dropped straight into a white shirt trying to get control, and they managed to finally clear it. Only as far as Kapawa, but his reception was not enough game going. Good recovery. They are going back here. Asano lays it off Kore to Abusi. He gets away from the two-man mark. And Cebu wants to keep it in play. That was really close with just getting the ball in a high press. Interruption from Vito Alia there. And you can see the game has resumed. Aguilas wants to keep their momentum heading towards the right direction, but not with the pass like that. Willie Kapapa. Abusi lays it off. Making a run for it. And looks like there was unfortunate contact. Asano was... It looks like it is a good spot to make a delivery. And again, it is Glenn Ramos with the assignment. Napapatanong na ang ating mga manonood if kakayanin to move far in the last few minutes. It has certainly been an Aguilas second half. Ramos lifts it away, but still too close to the keeper for that one. Shiraoka with an job. Aguilas plays along. Almost gets Gibrilla there. Cebu manages to clear. Little foot race there. Looks like Rosquillo gets it. But the defense from Aguilas just reacting so quickly. My mistake, that was Richard Tete. Ramos with a good weighted pass, but that was a poor first touch. And now the momentum is gone, but Cebu still has the ball. They have a chance to reset. Villanueva. On the left side they go. Vitualia. Vitualia, well blocked. That delivery will not come in thanks to Brian Palpalato. Referee has halted play. Looks like the free kick was Shirao looking for a teammate up front. There was plenty of space, and looks like Cartarao has some chance there. And that was so close to being the opener here. Cannot redirect the ball. Ceniza forced with a save. Or rather, it was Jibrilla who was in a spot to direct the ball away from the reach of the keeper. Ceniza had to go full stretch, but again, reopens that impacted knee from the first half. Kung maaalala natin kanina, at mukhang hindi pa bumabangon si Ceniza from this. I think this could be... Yes, it is a stretcher situation for the young goalkeeper. That is so unfortunate. He has been doing such a great job manning the stick side. But looks like he will have to be sidelined here. Hindi niya nakakayanin magpatuloy. And that is to the applause and appreciation of the home crowd.
Player number 23.
And as you saw, the crowd was to Jesse Semblante.
Player number 15, Glenn Thomas Ramos, replaced by player
And
number
what
41,
an introduction there.
Joshua Brose.
Looks like Brose has also been introduced. Corner, well defended, well cleared. And could be an opportunity. A one against still needs to make it back. And who institution is Joshua Brose has taken the initiative. First touch on the ball. And an immediate impact coming from the substitution. Cebu played their cards right, and out of nowhere takes the lead in what would have been a stalemate. Let's have a look at that again. 1-on-1. It doesn't get any better than that. Limaoka had a chance to stop it, but made an advance too quickly. And now the home crowd is celebrating right on your screens. What a game, and it's now game. At minsan, the first goal wakes both teams up, kaya hindi natin masasabi kung hanggang saan aabot to. Pero we have the opener now. Trying to off Kalukaran. Konting tulungan na. Corey with the clearance. The referee thinks that it will be a throw in. Trying to pull quick. They want to get an opportunity in. Kalukaran couldn't. But he wins a corner, and this could still keep the momentum going. That goal, the run and play, na nakalimutan natin bigla that Aguilas had been the more threatening of the two for almost the entirety of the second half. But here it comes. Will they make them pay? Not this time. And now it is a race. Cebu wants to keep this lead. Aguilas wants to even up. Now a free kick in a good spot to pick a spot inside that box. And Davao, Aguilas continue to apply pressure against this home side who has done so hard to hang on to the end. It goes and it's well, but there was good hands coming from Semblante. And it could be encounter territory. Sana wanted it, but a bit of contact coming from behind. And Aguilas gets it back. No control from Jibrila, and it goes for a throw. Cebu now wants to control the pace, control the pressure. They have themselves an advantage. They don't have an insurance. Miscommunicated Malia, but it could work out in their favor. No, we spoke. Well-timed clearance coming from the back line. Villanueva wants it quick. Vitualia gets it back. Puts the cross into the box. A lone player in the box was Brose, but the ball was just too far from him. Cebu loses the initiative this play. Another player on the ground. I think it's Kapawa. Let's have a look at that again. Trying to be a little bit too tricky on his feet. But Richard Tete didn't want to see any of that. Free kick for the home team. And an opportunity to just keep the control. Really Kapawa. Nice control by Cebu. They just keep the ball and keep the pressure. But a pass like that will certainly open them up for a counter. And look what's happening now. Flag goes up. Looks like the ball goes the other way. Or rather, it was a foul being called for that unfortunate contact. And now Aguilas have another chance to put the ball in. Palpalatok walks away. Jacob Peña now with the task to find a man in the box. He lifts the ball and finds someone. But the header itself could not direct it goalwards. Unfortunate. That was a good contact from Tete. But not the angle to at least trouble the goalkeeper. Now the pressure to keep that clean sheet is on Jesse Semblante, who's already seen a couple of important actions so far. Trying to go quick there, but Palpalatok was being blocked. Trying to keep it in. Boom. Succeeds in doing so and even wins a free kick with that effort. High stakes coming for Aguilas here. And that was a high stakes tackle by Villanueva to keep it away. That was poor communication from both. He was expecting Bosse to make that run. Good interception, and there is some space in front of Abusi. Lays it up for Asano. Asano couldn't get to the ball first. Quick reaction from Shiraoka to cut the attack before it even matured. This be a good pass. It was a great idea, but the pass was slightly too heavy. Play has been halted for another foul. And Aguilas has been getting so many of them, testament to the physical nature of Cebu. And again, that cross coming from the right side has never really been able to provide any decent chance for Aguilas to shoot at the very start. If you are a Dynamic Herb Cebu fan, I am sure you are feeling the pressure because of how Aguilas are trying to this from you. And if you're Aguilas, you can feel the tension in the air right now because you are really seeing your team and they do have that chance to take the initiative. But what a treat if you're a neutral fan.
Substitution for Aguilas UMAK FC. Player number 8, Justin Peña, replaced by player number 4, Richard Talarok Jr. Player number 17, Isa Jalo.
Talarok's brother Richard is now in.
Number 27, Recredo Bukit.
Ooh, and that was a bit of contact there. Cebu player on the ground and clutching their knees. But a really quick walk off there by Brian Villanueva. Showing a little bit of showmanship from the gentleman. Ball goes to Semblante. But as per usual, I believe, no, it looks like it will be Semblante who would do the honors in sending the ball away. And he does. Heads it. Cebu wants to control it. Kapawa sends it in the air instead with poor contact. The ball is still up for contest. And Aguilas might have rolled it at a critical area. They're in the box. Goes down. And the referee has pointed to the spot. He had to look at the linesman first to confirm if both of them agrees with this. And looks like the referee has pointed to the spot. Let's have a look at that action again. I think it was the push coming from Rosquillo, taking Peña down. I think that's what really the referee no choice but to give it. It was not a fair shoulder-to-shoulder tackle. Sabihin naman natin na medyo kanyang pagbagsak. Or rather, that Richard Talarok who did the honors. And if so, what an impact of a substitution here as well. Both coaches then making instant impact. But unlike the impact brought in by Joshua Brose, which was immediate, Aguilas UMAK will have to settle for a penalty for now. And the assignment goes to Julian Coombe. Playing a little bit of mind games here. Semblante. Mas malaki ang chance for a striker to nail this. But you also have to remember that you want to hit it strong enough and far enough, and sometimes strikers with nothing. And this time they don't end with anything! Bloom did not do it! Semblante has ensured that this stays in their favor. Bloom wanted to place it, thinking Semblante would go the other way. And this is to the delight of the Cebu faithful. And to think that the introduction of Richard Talaro has given them a rare opportunity to even it up. But no can do, says the substitute keeper in Jesse Semblante, doing the same job, doing the same task, and for now succeeding in keeping the clean sheet as Joseph Siniza has in the first. What a passage of the torch between the two keepers. So for both of the coaches, do you have any more cards to play? Because this game is certainly getting fired up now. Aguilas wants it back. They get it back. Palpalato wants to take it himself. Semblante drops it, but recovers. Jesse Semblante does not want to concede at all. What a shot coming from Palpalato. It was accurate. It had power. But Semblante couldn't get the ball in the first try. And we we have Talarok on the ground. Richard Talarok Jr. holding his back. Now the play will continue. Aguilas have been applying the pressure. As the minutes die down, the urgency will continue. At paminsan-minsan sa mga high-intensity games na ito, a goal can come kind of play. So Aguilas needs to keep the concentration up because Cebu might have the football gods smiling tonight. It might be too early to tell, but it has certainly looked that way. Kailangan kumalma ng ni Davao or ni Aguilas UMAK for this throw. Well intercepted. Cebu trying to catch it. It's like they don't. Ooh, that was a bit of work there. But nothing further. It will be a throw. And Aguilas has it. They take it quick. It still goes out. They move a few yards forward, but they take the throw. Good spot to keep that ball, but the defense had other ideas. And a free kick has been won in what we can say is another dangerous spot. Kung bilang ng free kick at fouls lang ang lamang na lamang si Aguilas dito. Pero hindi pa rin sila nakaka-convert kahit isa. Can Aguilas add to the flavor of this game? I know the Cebu fans want to say no, they won't. But we will have to see with this opportunity. Delivery incoming, but straight to the wall. Pressure not completely averted. And it will be Kurt Talarok with the duty to find a teammate in the box. Goes nice and low, but easy to read. Heads it away, and it will be a throw. And Davao, or rather Aguilas, kanina pa tayo dyan, cannot stop applying pressure. Will they lose the ball? Good recovery from Boubacar, but loses the ball still. Talarok loses the ball again, but that was a foul, and the referee will call it for Aguilas. Let's have a look. Palpalatok already had the ball, shielded the ball, but Brose just wants a piece of that and gets a piece of him instead.
Substitution for Aguilas UMAK FC.
At mukhang kailangan nila lahat ng tao ay aabante. Shiraoka way up his line. They want the 3 points. They want to split the spoils if they can.
David Julian William Cone replaced by player number 6, Pedro Enrique de Paula. Player number 24, Mikalo Ridwin Gibrela. Replaced by player number 19, Ibrahim Adamo.
Depola and Adamu. Another couple of cards being played by Oliver Colina. At ngayon, ang kailangan gawin ni Cebu ay kontrolin ng oras, and this is not helping the case of Aguilas. Although the referee is siding with him here because that was certainly done in bad taste. Long throw. Well blocked. Cleared, but a foul was called too. At may konting balikan dun. Makikita mo on this Villanueva. And I think it was Richard Tete who was speaking his mind to the referee. And now he is urging Villanueva to just get the show on the road. And now Cebu will take their sweet time in getting this done. Any delays or any stoppages will be added back as stop time anyway. So this is definitely helping Cebu more with each interaction between Aguilas and the referee. But now they continue on again. Rosquillo trying to look for a teammate up front. Finds a white shirt. Aguilas wants to take it back to the other side quickly, and they might have some space to do so. Bubakar was there, couldn't control, and Talarok wanted to take a shot, but that was wayward and off. And so far, Cebu is really just cutting the pace here, playing it slow, while Aguilas are pressuring them so. Well, going back again. Defense reacts properly. Abusi. Field now. Vitualia finds a teammate up front, but the control isn't there for Brose. Joshua Brose, the only one to have scored in this game this evening. And that was coming right off of the bench as well. One-on-one opportunity with Shiraoka from earlier. A quick break, if you could call it that. And Aguilas have never stopped relentlessness ever since. But even despite winning a penalty, the score remains in favor of the home team. Aguilas UMAK coming down once more to knock on the doors, but no entry this time. Hindi pa sila nakakalapit sa bakod.
Substitution for Aguilas UMAK FC. Player number 55, Richard Tete, replaced by player number 26, Mohamed Mishba Al-Mashuri.
And again, another shuffling of their cards here. Aguilas just wants to get all of their aces out now. Al-Mashuri comes in. Straight into the hands of Semblante, who has been doing a fine job after taking the reins from Siniza. Even saving that penalty. Concentration coming from both of these teams. You have to have that concentration if you want to win the game or if you want to equal it. Free kick to Cebu in one of the rare opportunities to put the ball into the fighting third. Pass. Good delivery here. They just need to put a good head in. No chance. Aguilas wants to get away. Recovers. And now they are under pressure, Aguilas. More gets it away from the three-man mark. Bose keeps the possession. Rosquillo trying to put it forward, but puts it into the path of Aguilas, who's now doing a counter. But Cebu just quick to their mark, getting in position defensively. Ramdam ang gigil mula sa dalawa. Gadia doing the needful para lang mailayo yung bola na yan. Dadalawang minuto na lang ang natitira. And Aguilas continue to knock on these doors. They continue to knock on Jesse's doors. And so far, he has put a wall behind that door. Another roll of the dice this for the home team. If I saw the board correctly, I think that would be Shinichiro Ochiai to be introduced. And Kaito Asano would be taking a break now. Hindi na nga natin siya medyo nabigkas itong mga nagdaang minuto ng second half. Needs a little bit more involvement if they want that insurance goal. Chihai, a natural defender, could also be a sign that Cebu is with it, and now they just need to park the bus. Or so it seems. They are still pushing the ball forward. Bose couldn't control, but they still have the ball. Cebu with his throw. Vitualia with the assignment. Mukhang lalapit si Villanueva. Gustong maglagay pa ng tao sa harap. Kakain ng konting oras. Tumakbo si Vitualia. Heads it. Trying to find Bose but couldn't. And now Aguilas needs to clean up. The ball is still in their side. And the ball just rolled over the line. It will be a throw. At binibilisan na ni Aguila ngayon. And they are stuck in that left flank of theirs. The initiative is now with Cebu, who is in a great position, shifting the play to the opposite side with Ochiai.
5 minutes.
Trying to lay it off to Abu C, but C was too far from that ball. Still, Cebu would seem to have recovered. It'll be a throw in. Yes, looks like it will be a throw in for Cebu. Five added minutes, now just 4. Konti na lang ang hinihintay. And Cebu could actually say they got away with 3, but Aguilas wants to say otherwise. that's good reaction from Semblante, just trying to nick it off of his own defender. Bago pa magkaroon ng pagkakamali under pressure. It could be another opportunity. Rose almost had it and just was one touch away. Aguilas UMAK is still trying to find a way to fly into the points. But the Gentle Giants appear to have really gotten their defenses together. Drop ball. Shiraoka now wants to be involved in the play. The squad, the extra man that they need. High risk, high reward here. Kore stepping it up against Talarok Jr. And a little bit of argument there as to what the referee's call was. But it will be a corner. And Cebu has yet defended one. And looks like it is all hands on deck for Aguilas. Oh, and looks like the call has been reversed after the referee has had a word with his linesman. Linesman adding the additional view, especially if the referee couldn't see clearly what happened. Just 1 minute and some change remaining, and it is still anybody's game, but it is certainly in the favor of Cebu as the minutes die down. The ball is up in the air and just wants to keep it in play. Goes out for a throw. Want to take it quickly, the white shirts. Not quick enough. Larok passes it back to the back line. Palpalok wants to get away now. Right side they find. Drop it into the box. No one there to tap it in. Adamu was the closest to it. But close is not close enough. And again, the high tempo to this game certainly would let you play beyond it. Villanueva is feeling the cramps there. And while the rest of the team is getting their looks of concern, they also know every spent here is a minute in their favor. Konting encouragement nga lang from Masuri para umabante na tayo. And now Cebu will have to deliver this long. Referee can blow his whistle at any time, but I think he's going to add a few more seconds to it because of the delays. Change of possession. No, it still stays with Cebu trying to move forward with Bose. This is not a good look for Aguilas right now. It looks like the referee could be allowing them one more opportunity. And they messed it up. And now Cebu is back. Referee with the whistle to his mouth. And the referee has called it quits. And Cebu has survived what could have been a late onslaught coming from Aguilas UMAK.
The final score is
Dynamic of Cebu 1, Aguilas UMAK 0. What a result! This has been a spectacular match. This has been a great showing of the home crowd. But more importantly, hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na hindi competitive to. Aguilas is just inches away from keeping it and splitting the spoils. A good card play coming from Coach Glenn Ramos, putting Semblante in two critical substitutions that changed the face of this game. Say on one end to score the winning goal, Semblante on the other to replace the injured Siniza, and yet the mission has been accomplished. The goal will just remain at 1-0. Ngayon, now that the competition has come to close, what a match we have been treated to. Cebu will hang on to their third spot, but they will still keep the pressure on Wantagig and Manila Diggers and keep Kaya below them. Aguilas UMAK can hold their heads high for now. But before we leave you, this has been Glenn Casas bringing action tonight. Dynamic of Cebu 1, Aguilas UMAK 0. It's the PFL. Have yourself a good evening.
Agora eu quero ver você descer. Balança a bunda, agora eu quero ver você descer. Balança a bunda, agora eu quero ver você descer. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. Don't you know?
love the most.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Good luck.
Corey, congratulations being awarded as man of the match. What are your thoughts on being awarded?
I want to say thank you first. Thank you for the fan. Thank you for everyone who come to support us. Regarding the game, it was very important for us to win the game since we are behind of point. So the mindset is to win the game and go on top of this league.
Dançar, mostra tudo que cê sabe que o Livinho vai te olhar. Pode sentar. Pode sentar. Pode sentar. Pode dançar pelada, se tiver muito excitada, pode dançar pelada. Eu tô vidrado em você. Balança a bunda agora, eu quero ver você descer. Balança a bunda agora, eu quero ver você descer. Balança a bunda agora, eu quero ver você descer. Timidez de lado, puxa amigo e vem dançar. Mostra tudo que cê sabe, o Guga vai analisar. Deixa a timidez de lado, puxa amigo e vem dançar. Mostra tudo que cê sabe que o Livinho vai te olhar. Pode sentar. Pode sentar. Pode sentar. E se tiver muito excitada, pode dançar pelada. Se tiver muito excitada, pode dançar pelada. Eu tô vidrado em você. Balança a bunda agora, eu quero ver você descer. Balança a bunda agora, eu quero ver.